moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel, for the machine is immortal.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. All right. Let's see, what did we have going on last time? I know we have our plasma cannon coming soon, our supply drop. I feel like I wanted to do this, but just didn't get around to it. So let's get around to it now. Who do we have available? We'll send our Shiv, and we can send, you know what, Robo Team. Lunk, Bok, and Chunk. Lunk, Chunk. Alright. You know, there is one thing I wanted to look at, actually. I was just thinking about how we never did make any mech troopers, and I would like to make some mech troopers. I think that would be kind of fun. We just never really had the income for it, but we are getting to a point where it would be beneficial. So I'm gonna test a theory. We're going to augment this soldier. I would say, how do I do that again? Alright, we're taking your bits and bobs and replacing them with other bobs and bits. Alright, yeah, let's, that's not the right place. It is the right place. Okay, yeah, let's throw her in here. Okay, so there's 4 types of mechs. And I was thinking about it, what might be kind of fun is to build an all-mech team. Don't know how good the mechs are, and until we actually can build a full team, they might just be good backup. It's hard to say which one would be the most interesting. Let's do body shield. Make it so the nearest target's hard to hit. Ooh, we could actually do 2 soldiers. Not enough resources. Oh yeah, we just burned through the rest of our supplies. That's fine. Alright, did we still have people injured? I don't remember. I think we do, because one person was injured for a very long time. Okay, so you're down to 4 days, and everyone else is back. So I think we just scan at the Templar HQ real fast. Get Cohen back. That's no fun. Squad size up. So there's gonna be 6 soldiers when Mox drops. You truly hate to see it. 9 days. I would love to, but I don't think we have any soldiers available at the moment. I know we have like. Oh wait, we have the entirety of Grizzly. Would you look at that? Never mind. Let's do it then. What was it? This guy. Yeah, 9 hours counters, a dark event. Yeah, we can do that.
Course for Western Europe.
Man, so today, or for the last couple days, in preparation for Valentine's Day, my store has been working on making a lot of like chocolate dipped strawberries. Also, we're just gonna send them. I'm pretty sure their gear is good. But yeah, so I've been over there helping do that. And the first day, hold on, story will have to wait. Current enemy activity. There's 17 enemies plus Mox. Who did we send in? That's a lot of enemies for you guys to handle. We'll just boost. That's better. Alright, story time will resume after these messages.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying.
Well,
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent
Huh.
data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
we already know where some enemies are. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, my store's been doing Valentine's Day stuff, and so the first day I was over there, we finished up like super early, and I ended up just going back to my usual department. Then yesterday, I was like, okay, well, since I'm just going back to my usual department and I usually work outside, I'm going to wear long sleeves and everything. That way, when I get sent back there, I will be nice and warm. And then we were super slammed and we didn't. So I stayed in like the bakery area and was very warm the entire day. And so today, I was like, okay, well, I'll probably just stay there because we're supposed to be super busy. So I will wear just my uniform. And then we finish up 4 hours early, and thankfully I just, like, I did not go back to my usual department. I just found a way to make those, like, cleaning up the department last a little longer than it might usually. And after that, they're just like, yeah, none of the other departments need any help right now. You can just kind of leave. And I was like, you know what? We ball. I'll go home. Usually, I would try to stay for my whole shift. I don't tend to go home early. However, today I was like, nah, I don't feel like, it's like the weekend of Valentine's Day, and it was also, what, the Super Bowl or something today. That's how you know I'm not a really big sports guy, as I actually had no idea that was happening. Also, we're just gonna blast this dude. Oh, never mind, we're gonna whiff that shot. We're starting off fantastically. But yeah, so it was also, like said, the Super Bowl. Oh my god, you're not gonna hit a single target, are you? Can't even see the other guy, apparently. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to hack the turret, because our damage output is apparently non-existent. What if we just chuck a flame grenade over here at these guys? Oh, yeah, like I was saying, usually I tend to stay for my entire shift, but, like, since it's, like, the Super Bowl weekend and all that, it's like, I really did not feel like staying here. Wow, you actually aren't gonna kill with that. That's kind of impressive. Yeah, we'll just commit to the slash. Nice. But yeah, that is the plight of being a college student. It's like, oh, like, I remember when I was working and I lived with my family, and like, if they're like, hey, you want to go home? It's like, yeah, of course. But it's like, now I pay rent and groceries and, you know, gas and everything. So it's like, when they say, hey, you want to go home? It's like, I can't afford to go home. I still need to eat food. So it is unfortunate, but that is just how life is sometimes, I suppose. My dad tells me, he's like, yeah, it'll make you appreciate when you make a lot more money and you don't have to worry about money anymore. And that is true, but that doesn't help me right this second. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like, oh, I was to say, is that a bomb on the car? No, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm starving or anything. Like, you know, I have enough money to eat. but like I do have to be like I have to pay attention to what I spend my money on, because like you know like I said, what, last episode I think. Also, we actually have a. Hold on, can we just shoot this guy? We can. That would save us an action for someone else. Perfect. Yeah, like I said in one of my previous episodes, being alive is expensive, man. Dag. Alright. That's why I'm excited about moving to a new position, because I'm gonna be making a decent chunk more. So now I won't have to be quite so frugal with my money. Which, one cool part of that is if I start making, you know, a decent amount of money, I can use that to buy more games for the channel. Not RNG based games, hopefully. But yeah, no, hopefully I can buy more games for the channel, and like popular games as they come out I could probably get. Like I know there's like this one that just came out, apparently, that it's now the like #1 best selling or something. One of my friends was telling me about it yesterday and I don't remember what it is. I think it's like some like PvE kind of game. I don't really know. I have like virtually no knowledge of what this game is about, but yeah, like I said, maybe I'll be able to buy more like full price titles once I have like a better disposable income. It's like, you know, oh hey, here's a new $60 game that came out. As a content creator, it's like you know, making a video on that would be good. But then it's like, well, I could also pay rent and have a place to sleep. Especially since, oh man, I've been prepping for a move recently. And also, is this the squad size increase we're looking at? Is this gonna be 6 people? Yep. Okay, well if it's just... Don't you panic. Fantastic. If it's just the 2 normal mocks and then... Oh, I couldn't quite tell. If it's just the 2 normal mocks and then like a bunch of nobodies, then I don't think I care that much.
Heading out.
However, you don't have the most mobility in the world, I'll be honest with you. Yo, hold on. What if we just do a little bit of a funny move? And move right here. Alright, so yeah, it's just a bunch of, it's 2 mock soldiers and a bunch of nobodies. Man, I love it when the flamethrower lands a hit. It is devastating. But yeah, so I've been prepping for a move recently, and oh wow, nice crit. I had to pay for the application fee for the new apartment, and then I'm gonna have to pay for like movers, then I'm gonna have to pay first month's rent, and then I still have to pay my normal rent, and yeah, it's just like a lot of stuff. But like I said, once I move to my new apartment, it's gonna be a significantly nicer apartment. I'm not gonna have to deal with a lot of the nonsense I'm dealing with at this current place I'm at, and then so we probably should start putting some damage into the turret. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to deal with a lot of the nonsense I'm dealing with right now, hopefully. And then I'll be making more money so I can afford living in it. I mean, it's not that much more expensive, but you know, it is nicer. I don't know if I actually ever told the story about my current apartment on this channel, but so I applied to the university I'm going to right now, and they basically accepted me. I'll actually just to toot my own horn, all of the universities I applied to actually accepted me, so that's really cool. But this specific university is the that I wanted to go to accepted me, but they like let me know a month before class started. It's like, bro, that's this university is 3 hours or 3.5 hours away from where I live, so I had to find an apartment, move all of my stuff like across the state, and like get this all settled within a month. So the apartment I'm in is serviceable. Like, you know, it works, but it is by no means luxurious. It is a I'll just say it's a budget apartment. It's an affordable apartment. And they accepted me on short notice. So I mean, I appreciate the fact that they accepted me on short notice. I don't appreciate the fact that they are an actual dumpster fire. That is a little upsetting. I will find a way. But from what I'm understanding, that's just kind of how it is living in a college town. So you get what you pay for, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna slowly creep up, I think. Whatever. I don't think we're gonna run into anything, so we can play a little. We can play forward without having to worry too much about. I don't know where it just sent you, but that's really cool. Okay, well at least you didn't activate a pod. Alright, everyone's kind of regrouped, so let's just overwatch and push forward next turn. So what I'm not looking forward to is the incoming reinforcements here in just a moment. But we'll deal with it. Alright. Speaking of dealing with, we'll have to deal with these guys. Now if our flamethrower... Oh, no. I say if our flamethrower guy can get into position, this shouldn't be a problem. He will not be getting into position. I don't think there's a spot that would allow us to hit both of those targets. However, if you can get up here somehow and do this, you should be able to just snipe this guy. Very nice. Can we do it again? I say, if you miss a 98% chance to hit, I'm just gonna cry. That's gonna be this episode. You just watching a grown man cry. Wait, how is this not... Oh, because I guess he's right here. Whatever. We're close enough. I'm sure we're gonna be able to hit him. Probably could have just gone for the melee, honestly. We don't even need to. Very nice. I mean, I would have loved to kill there, but we'll get one here. Bonk.
Alien object captured.
Alright, let's try to push up, but in a way that won't reveal another pod before we're ready. Unless we just revealed another pod. Fantastic. Oh, they would exactly be right there, huh? And that is the one and only character this turn that we moved. in the way that we did. So, like, he is out of cover. Alright, well, let's launch some poison in here. This will hopefully... This should reduce their aim.
Projectile away.
And then we're gonna aid protocol our fella and hope they miss.
Current objective. Control immediate area and
Aid protocol, this man. Nope. Wait, this man. Alright, Miasma. Stay strong, don't get murdered. Oh, here comes reinforcements. This is gonna be a tricky turn. Okay, only 2 people for reinforcements, that's nice. Question is, where do they land? Behind us, it looks like. Near Mox? Somehow they have a better chance of hitting our guy behind full cover. Or not? Huh. Yeah, that's weird.
Your approach has proven most antagonistic.
Don't activate another pod. Okay. Well, at least we know where every enemy is. Alright, hopefully these guys group up. They did not really. Okay. Wait, does this group not see us yet? Alright, let's do a little bit of a scan protocol. Make sure we know where everything is. Okay. So, apparently these guys don't know we're here yet. So, if we can keep it that way, that would be pretty cool. There is a world in which we can come in here and shotgun one of these guys and kill him. But I think we need to deal some damage first. Can we launch a plasma grenade that would hit both of them? I don't think it's gonna be enough range. And the acid grenade, yeah, is smaller. We might be able to. Yeah, we need to deal with this guy first, it looks like, which is a little annoying. Actually, wait, don't you have interference? No, you don't. Alright, how are we gonna deal with this? We could just try to eat the flamethrower, or the Overwatch. Yeah, I don't really see a great option for us. We could try to blow this up. That is a good option, I think. But that's not going to get rid of the Overwatch. And that could also destroy... Nope, actually it just perfectly misses. Ooh, wait, I think that... No, it doesn't hit that guy. But it would destroy his cover, so that could do something. Is there anything better you could do this turn? Oop, that's not what I meant to do. We could just send it and go in for the melee. And you can't because you need to come kill these two. Alright. So many options, so many choices, and they're all difficult ones. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat the Overwatch. You're gonna move up. Hopefully he'll miss. Oh, thank God. Okay, that makes this turn a lot easier then. You're gonna quick zap. And who do you have the best chance of hitting? Technically this guy, but I'd rather you zap him. Fantastic. Okay, and the reason I wanted you to zap him instead is because you actually could blow this up, and then our melee guy, will do exactly enough damage to not blow it up. And that is also an option. Not a good one, but it's an option. Okay, do both of you have... Okay, so this should hit both of them. What about you? Yeah, we're gonna send you over here.
Follow mode engaged.
I just realized we're on an explosive, so that would go poorly. Alright, hopefully we'll destroy their cover and not the cover I want to go to. Really, we just need to deal some damage. I was really hoping for a little bit more than the lowest roll possible on both of those guys, but... So if he's right here... That should be within range, because it's like his tile, then 4 tiles over. So his tile would be here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over here 1, 2, 3, 4. So this doesn't put us in cover for any of the enemies currently active, but this is enough range to get over here, and hopefully kill these two. Not quite. Alright, well, let's just deal as much damage as we can. Fantastic. Alright, that's more like it.
X-ray neutralized.
Okay, so... He's stunned. No, he's stunned. I want to ignore these guys for now. The problem is, I don't think he can get close enough to do much of value. Oh, I guess you can shoot at the other guy. That works. Alright, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hollow target you. Then we're just gonna shoot at you until we hopefully hit. So, hollow target, we shoot. Ooh, wow, actually we hit first try. Yeah, and then because he has the special bullets, he has a better chance of hitting. The thing is, I don't think we even really need to land this hit. Good, because we didn't. Because I was gonna say now. Oh wait, hey! I forgot about that attachment.
Rounds on target. Hostile
Perfect.
destroyed.
Okay, that works out. We could go in for a melee here. We need to deal some damage to that guy. So what do we have available? Just you two. So I want to torch you. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, actually. You could... So... You're stunned, right? Yeah, you're stunned. You're not gonna hit that shot. So you could just blow this up. And that might create a fire that'll light him on fire. Alternatively, you could just shoot it with a pistol, I suppose. Yeah, let's try to push you up a little bit and get you into cover that doesn't exist. Oh, well, this will do, I suppose.
On the move.
This is good enough. And then we'll blow this up. Alright. So we have 2 options. This guy's now out of cover. So we could just try to go kill him. Or, ooh, wait, hold on. This guy's out of cover no matter what. What are the odds of the Muton trying to go in for a melee?
Of course.
Let's come up here. You going for a melee, what's that gonna look like? Not a kill, but Blade Storm will get the kill. Oh, this is rough. But I think we leave the Muton and hope he goes in for a melee. Oh, you have close combat specialist, but you have a bad aim, so it works out. Alright, we just play we pray Blade Master. Blade Storm does that. And we pray that the Muton doesn't just crit us.
I will ignore the condescension and take that as a
Right.
compliment.
Come attack us. Come attack us. Melee. No. Okay, that's annoying.
Damage threshold.
Oh, I was really hoping he would just come in and hit us.
Moving to contain enemy pilot.
Okay.
Thermite launcher armed.
Yeah, the problem is if we moved even one tile back to behind cover, we wouldn't be flanking either of them. Well, okay, we would be flanking one of them, but the one we're flanking wouldn't be within our 4-tile radius to get 2 shots. So basically, we either flank and hit one of them, or don't. Yeah, we could go here, be in cover, flank, but this guy just moves over here and shoot us anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We really just needed to kill both of them with crits, but we rolled low, so I don't think there was a way to go to basically not have that exact thing just happen. Alright, going for the melee.
Acknowledgement unnecessary.
Also, sure is cool that this guy critted us.
I will proceed.
Do we have a support? You do have a medi spray. Wait, why do you have... No, that's your ability, never mind. Alright, yes, perfect. You do have healing powers. So go over and do that exact thing. And we'll just burn a second heal on you. Well, do we want to do that right this second? I don't think you have much better. Where's the other guy? Let's pop another scan. He is in the building. Okay, so I might just send you over here to go deal with this. Not quite what I had in mind, but this will do. I say, because you're still living, you don't quite need to, you don't quite need to, be healed a second time quite yet. Alright, let's do run and gun.
Affirmative, Commander.
And then we come in here. And obliterate the man. Fantastic.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, who wants to get the honor of killing this man? Alright, you're closest. I kind of want to just torch him. I'm a little worried we miss it, so let's just fire the pistol. So we'll just execute him.
Target destroyed. Good shooting.
Well, okay, in that case, we can just spend our other action healing. So we did eat a shot straight to the face, but he has a big health bar. He'll be fine. And that big health bar is back to max, so... do we have an evac yet? Let's call in an evac before we do the objective.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Alright, I want our fellow with the hacking to come over here and do the objective. Come on, there we go. Yes, we can hack it from here.
Controlling perimeter.
Fantastic.
Powering up. AI initiated. Scanning protocols and rules of engagement.
One new rebel joins the Haven, or enemy intel. If I remembered where this region was, I would say one new rebel, because that's actually really good. but a large cache of intel might potentially be better. So let's go with that.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Alright, I guess we start collecting corpses. Speaking of corpses, we should start selling some in the near future. We probably have quite a few.
Correct.
See, he agrees with me.
Affirmative.
Oh, completely unrelated to what's going on right now. Another game I'm curious if you guys would be interested in me making content on is Metal Gear Solid 5. So I played it, never beat it. Now the only thing I'm hesitant about committing to that. Also, I should clarify what I think Phantom Pain is the one I'm specifying, not because there's a lot of Metal Gear games, and I'm pretty sure there's more than one Metal Gear 5. But the one I'm talking about specifically is
Roger.
Phantom Pain. But yeah. I own it, never beat it. But yeah, like I said, the only thing I'm hesitant about that is the fact that that game is incredibly long.
I'll patrol ahead.
Like another game example, something I actually really, a game I really like is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I played... No, not Wildlands. Breakpoint. I mean, I did play Wildlands, and I liked Wildlands a lot. But I've been playing, Oh, I never grabbed the corpse with you. I played Breakpoint, and I really like Breakpoint. And I've, like, half considered making a video on it. But as far as I can tell, it's very long. And I don't think I want to do another series that's, for a little while at least, that's going to be like a long war style video where it's just like very long series. Because I do like this, but, you know, I'll finish this thought once we evac. I always love that the corpses just kind of plop down here.
Operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Executed to the highest standards. Excellent work, Commander.
Let's see. Yeah, you're the guy we unfortunately got critical X on. Alright, aggression would be cool. Hexbane's our bullet does increased damage based on target side attack. That could be situationally useful. Black bullet inflicts psionic damage, blood curse, and blind. That sounds fun. Let's do that. And might as well get Hexbane. It'll probably come in handy at some point, I'm sure. And I'm not crazy about any of these other things. Thermal Bulwark is nice. Light 'em up may or may not actually work. It does not say it's compatible with our weapon, so let's do Thermal Bulwark, corroding compounds, and then light 'em up just because I'm curious if it works. Alright, yeah, like I was saying though, yeah, don't get me wrong, I am enjoying Long War, but it goes on for a very long time, and the views definitely taper off as the series goes, which I mean I am doing this more as a hobby and less so to expand my channel as rapidly as possible. Because if I wanted to do that, I would probably just play whatever's the most current game that everyone's talking about. Also, we can probably start switching some of these guys to Intel here. But that being said, just because I am doing this more as a hobby than like than trying to grow my channel, I do still want to grow the channel. it's just not like my number one priority. I'm more interested in just kind of doing whatever I'm interested in at the moment than hitting like giant numbers. But like I said, it would be nice to grow the channel more. Um, and playing really long series kind of makes that difficult. So, like, so long war's fun, but yeah, I don't plan on doing another really long series for a little while. So I want to play Breakpoint, but I don't know if I'd actually make a series on it just because it seems like it'd be a very long game. And same thing with Metal Gear Solid 5 or whatever. Metal Gear 5, I don't know, whichever one it is. It seems like a very, very long game, and I don't know if I'd want to do a series on that either. But I don't know. If a lot of people said they were interested, I'd probably do it. But that is a topic for another day. Let's do this. Alright, our goal is just indiscriminate murder. Can do. That's what we excel at.
I will travel.
So, another thing I've been thinking about lately is, I might put a video on this channel that's not gameplay footage. That is... I get it's more or less going to be like a channel update, and kind of a roadmap of what I want to do with the channel, with the hopes of getting some opinions of viewers, because I've been kind of like juggling some ideas I want to try out, in my head, but I can't quite decide what I want to do. So yeah, I think I might just create like a little roadmap of what I would like to do with the channel, and hopefully get some input on what you guys think. Can we like do whatever? I say, can we go around this in a way that won't get us spotted, and then hopefully you can get up on top of the building soon.
Yes.
But yeah, I have like an idea, a format already of what I want that video to be. I just actually have to make it. And the problem is right now I have 3 exams coming up. So I don't... That's a very large health bar. Wait, where did he go? And why was... Oh. What is that? Okay, well, we definitely don't want to instigate this fella quite yet. Alright, let's get you up on the rooftop. So you don't have any cover, but that's okay. So you're a Rift Keeper. Oh, come on. No, you have Sustain too? Ugh. Okay, well, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Let's move you over here so you're actually behind cover. Well, okay, I changed my mind. We're moving you to here. That way, because they'll probably be around here. I doubt they're going to move far enough over here to reveal us. But let's play it safe.
Correct.
Only there was like cover up on these top bits. Oh, don't tell me you just got revealed. Okay, no, you're fine. You did just find another pod though. So you will likely stay invisible for the time being. I mean, our whole pod will hopefully stay invisible. Oh, kind of going back to what I was talking about, though. Also, I'm very curious. How does Void Strike work? Is this supposed to just teleport us? It ignores armor, though, so that could be very valuable on this guy. We already do ignore a decent amount of armor, but ooh, that does, I think, more damage. Interesting. But yeah, kind of also on the topic of what I was talking about, I want to do a series on Phoenix Point, or whatever it's called. But that's another game I'm kind of hesitant on, because that's also a long game, at least the way I played it. So I do want to play it, but yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out how to make it, or go faster in that game, I guess. Ooh, this could be a really good time for you to just chuck some claymores, but I'm wondering quite a few things. One, how do we detonate it? Because we have an EMP, but I don't believe that would blow up a claymore. This is a psionic attack, and I'm like almost 100% sure that doesn't blow up claymores. I'm pretty sure I've tested that before and was annoyed that it didn't work out. And the other thing I'm worried about is the fact that there's so many enemies over there. So I kind of just don't want to aggro them yet. It's like, yeah, if the enemies show up and attack, or if we have to fight everything right now, that could be bad for us. Yeah, let's pull you back a little bit. We can't really pull you back. Well, I guess we'll leave you where you are. And yeah, let's just Overwatch everybody. And hopefully these pods will split up a little bit. So if we can deal with this big pod first. Hopefully these guys stay kind of close, and then the other pod leaves. Okay, so that is still good Claymore territory. The problem is that pod is still very close. We could try to hit him with a harbor wave. That's only gonna do like 3 to 6. And we could do this, but that's only gonna do 4 to 9. That won't kill any of them. We can always pop Cereal, except you don't have Cereal. We could always pop Reaper. I say we could Soulstorm, but yeah, we would have to like Phase Walk and then Soulstorm, but that still, we can't do that. We just need the pods to separate. I don't want to fight 12 enemies simultaneously. Not when they are... Not when they have that Gatekeeper or Rift Keeper or whatever it's called. Like, that guy is gonna be scary, I think. Oh, these guys are really deciding to stay pretty close by. So what is the deal with these Rift Keepers? What's your shtick? So they explode. Oh, good. They're gonna summon reinforcements, apparently. I think actually normal Gatekeepers do that too. Okay. Let's start moving this direction, I think.
Take care.
Here I come.
Follow mode.
Let's just kind of migrate over this way so we can hopefully try to deal with this pod first.
Of course.
It's just, I really need these guys to split up a little more. Like I said, I just do not want to fight all enemies simultaneously. That, like, if they were all Advent, then I think I would take the chance. Okay, I don't see those guys over there, so I think now is our opportunity. Ooh, we can hit all of them with claymores, but the problem is, once again, this is gonna do 5 damage. How do we detonate it, though? We can use a soulstorm here, but that's not gonna do a lot of damage. I don't remember if Blaze Bullet explodes. We might just go with the Shredder Gun, honestly. So I would say Harbor Wave, but I don't know if that counts as psionic damage. So I think we're gonna fire off the Shredder Gun. So here's how we're gonna open this. And now the only downside is firing the Shredder Gun is gonna take out our heaviest hitter for the turn. But I think we'll manage. Especially if we deal an immediate 10 damage to everything in this area. And are we sure this doesn't do AoE? I don't think it does. Acid Bullet would probably be very good on the big boy. If only we could open with that, but I don't think we really can. I mean, technically we could shoot it, but who would we use to shoot it? Especially since we may end up needing to use combat protocol or something. Yeah, I think we just commit to the bit. Actually, we could go for a spray. That might be the move. We won't hit the guy in the back, but the claymore should. I think that's honestly the best strat, is to use someone who is in the position to do it, and also, so you have a lot of damage. You can do like 11 to 13. But then again, you have Insanity, which hits really hard too. Oh man, so many choices. Oh. Well, okay, actually, hold on. Because will Insanity work on the Gatekeeper? No. And that's the thing I'm most worried about. So you can do that. You can use Spray. And then he can shoot the Gatekeeper. So the Gatekeeper's the one I'm the most worried about, like I said. Okay, so he's still alive with a lot of health, surprisingly. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, you should have taken quite a bit more damage from that. Alright, so... we need to shoot something that won't die. So, let's pop the... Oh, we should have waited, actually. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Pop you. Pop you. And then we'll shoot the Rift Keeper again here in a second. Yeah, you already used Spray. So you still have actions, and that's good, because we might need you to chop up this man. The only problem is there is a very real possibility we activate this pod off in the distance, wherever they went to. If we activate that pod, I think we're going to be in a very bad spot. I don't suppose you count as a robot. Okay, let's have you acid bullet this guy. So there's all his armor gone. Which means, well, I might just have you clean up. Yeah. Yeah, you just finish up here.
Enemy eliminated.
We're definitely gonna have to rely on you to get the kill, it looks like. Okay, we could use Sword Bullet here. But I think Sword Bullet does more damage to psionic people. Ooh, yeah, it does a lot more damage. Alright. Can we move you up first? Maybe get a better chance of hitting. Yes, that was definitely worth our time. Disoriented. Interesting. So the only thing I'm worried about is the fact that going in for a melee will get us within explosive range. But you have a heal, so I don't care. So we can't go in for a rage strike. That is a free action. I think we'll be okay. And we're gonna use this option just to make 100% sure that we get our bonus action, or the game might break. Oh, I hope it doesn't crash. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's sustained. That's annoying. Did a lot of damage though.
Firmly in cyborg hands.
We could back up and try to overwatch, but the problem is if it gets away, that's gonna suck. So I think we're just gonna
Correct.
overwatch where we are. Bladestorm will probably activate if he tries to move. He's gonna use Rift, which is certainly annoying. Okay. Okay, he's just gonna do it twice. And across the map, too. Okay. Well, that's really annoying. Well, in that case, let's move you away, I guess. There you are. Let's move up to here, and then pop scanning protocol. So I want to just get eyes on everything. Wow, we still don't know where that other pod is. We have to be very careful about how and when that pod activates. Where are they? That's so menacing, just not knowing where these guys are. Because if we activate just like 10 people, we're in a real bad spot. Especially if we're just not ready for it. The berserker's in here, that's really annoying. Oh boy. Okay. How do I attack the berserker? I think by moving up to here. Okay. Didn't activate the pod. Fantastic. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna blaze bullet you. So I'm pretty sure that makes us so. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure we've tested this before, and it doesn't matter. Alright, hold on. What can you see? Only this guy. That's fine. Can you hit and kill this guy? No. Do we wanna? No. No, let's just go in for the melee. Let's just get the kills. Wait, actually, no, hold on. We need to... Alright, we'll augment our speed. Zoom over to here.
Correct.
And then try to get the game to work with me long enough to melee. Okay, whatever, that works.
Does it hurt?
And we can't get another melee. Why does Kenjutsu just not work half the time? That's really upsetting. Okay, well, Insanity should be able to clean up here because it does such a nutty amount of damage. Alright, come on. Just pop his noggin. Perfect. A little worried about... Here, let's just back up. We're gonna pull you back quite a bit, just so you don't get, berserkered.
You serve my purpose.
And then let's kill this guy finally. How big is the explosion? Not too big. Alright, and we'll just give you a reload. And, let's go grab the loot real fast. Also, the reason I put the samurai here is that the guy should, if they can attack, it should run up to this, our samurai, and just get butchered. So I think we'll be okay on that front. You go scout for us and try to figure out where that next pod is. But hopefully these guys land within line of sight. No, of course they're gonna be on the other side of the train. Six damage, oh my.
I'm on it.
Okay, at least
Heading out.
come towards us. Not quite. And they're very spread out. Alright. Come to the butcher. Oh, it panicked because the rage suit.
One must find their own
They have
place
entered
in
the
this
blender.
world.
Alright, what can you see? Absolutely nothing. Because they are just perfectly hidden over here. And this is, once again, not a good ability. Okay. Let's move you to here. And just insanity one of Mox. It might not get the kill, but it'll hurt them. It'll really hurt them. 10 damage, pretty solid. What do we want to do here? We could come over here and slap a claymore on these guys. That might be the move.
Nothing there.
Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. That's what I want to see. Now, what I didn't fully plan out was activating that, huh? Okay, I kinda wanna pop another scan. Yeah, I think we're gonna pop another scanning protocol. Ooh, you actually can just shoot that. That might be worth our time. However, if I can line up a shot, we won't need to. Okay, that's good to know though. They're coming back. Okay. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna be able to line it up. What I wanted to do was just blast up this direction. Actually, hold on. We could come here and then just, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so check it. We're going to grapple up to here.
Buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
We're going to drop down one tile back just to make sure they're in the AoE. And then Harbor Wave does less damage, so I think we use the Shredder gun. Ooh, but that guy's not within range. That's annoying. And then we do this. Nice.
Find their own place in this world.
Okay, so you're still alive, and you're still alive. But you can move again, so that's good for us. You're out of actions. Take the shot. Come on. Dang.
Incoming! Over here!
We honestly could, and I think we're gonna do it. We're just gonna walk up here. We're not gonna have high ground, and we won't have cover, but we can just pop you, and that's good enough for me.
Target has been eliminated.
We can move back up to here. Yeah, we'll just move up to here. That's good enough high cover for us. And the only problem is I don't see a good way to kill him. Actually, we could just run and gun. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run and gun. Make sure we clean up all of the reinforcements before the new pod shows up. Actually, can we just shoot you with a pistol? Ooh, not worth it. I say, yeah, if we can conserve ammo, that'd be great, but I would much rather get the kill than save a single shot. And now that you can pop into cover. Okay. So now we'll probably have to fight the new pod. However, we have Reaper, so that could be very beneficial to us. If we can somehow wait long enough. Okay, let's get Angel closer, but not too close. Not close enough that we get spotted. Okay, now we do the spotting. Okay, so you do see things. However, I kind of want to have you loop around and get up on the building. And just use this as a turn to set up. I think where you are currently is fine. They will likely not discover you, probably. Alright, yeah, let's just take a turn to set up here. Hopefully get some of our cooldowns back. And then, yeah, we're gonna have Reaper. Hopefully we'll have our mobility option back soon.
Yes.
Okay, hopefully they don't spot us, because if they do, they're gonna probably spot Angel. They totally spotted us, and they're probably gonna spot Angel in the process. Unless we're really lucky. I think we're actually gonna get really lucky here. Ooh, and the psychic guy ran away. Okay, so you are concealed. You get 3 shots if we place them well. So the name of the game here is just gonna be splash damage. And unfortunately, once again, Soulstorm is just really just not as useful as I think the developers or whoever made this mod thinks it is. Well, so we do have just a nuke button. Alright, so first things first, let's just shoot somebody. So, yeah, you have... We also have Rage Strike. That is something to keep in mind. It doesn't do a tremendous amount of damage, but it is free. So we could actually Rage Strike, get within range, and then pop Reaper. Insanity could do some serious damage. I would love to move forward and then drop Soulstorm, but yeah, like I said, it's just not that good of an ability, honestly. I think you'll just end up shooting somebody. Okay, yeah, so let's open up with you, I guess. I don't know if it really matters who you shoot. Yeah, you're as good of a target as anyone else, I suppose.
Warning, threat level high.
Okay, now you need to kill something. Wait, what happened to the guy you just shot? Oh, I see you didn't deal quite as much damage as I originally thought you would. Let's have you move up to here, where you can flank this guy. We're gonna rapid target him just to make sure we get the shot. Alright, I need you to land the hit. Fantastic. Alright, so that should be a reset for our sniper. So now you can kill him and get death from above, which will let us shoot one more person.
Eliminated.
Once again, I don't think it really matters who we hit. Like, yeah, it does, but at the same time, not the most. Is there any way we could get someone within range to pop? Honestly, using spray might be the move here. Deal damage to everybody to destroy. Yeah, I think I might actually just want to use spray here. We probably could have used Angel for that instead. I probably still can use Angel for that. Okay, let's do that. Hopefully this will... Okay, that did destroy our cover. Fantastic. So the name of the game here is just weakening targets. So let's insanity you. Maybe get the kill, maybe not. We'll find out.
To be afraid.
Okay, did a lot of damage.
I demand their extermination.
You could go in and melee somebody. I kind of want to go in for the melee on the shield bearer, which... Why is that not an option? Alright, we'll come back to you here in a moment. I might just take this time to weaken somebody. I think it's gonna be you, actually. I'm also gonna just go ahead and rapid target him just in case someone else can get the shot off on this guy. That way we can deal as much damage to him as possible. Yeah, because you don't need to get a kill. Ooh, but that crit is greatly appreciated. Okay, so we have you left and we have you left. So... You are within melee range of everything. So I think we basically just pop... Why can't we see you? Okay, I think we need someone to get closer to get vision on that guy. Or just like a different angle or something. Because for some reason we can't see him. This would be risky, but it might be the move. Ooh. We just don't have great cover. Yeah, because I need to kill this guy, and I would love to do that first, because he has the most health, but I guess I could start with the 10 health guy. So we should still be dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start... Actually, no, hold on. Let's pop rage, or... Yeah, let's do this first. Actually, yeah, let's rage strike over to here. Oh, I hope this doesn't happen every time we melee, otherwise this is gonna be a very long mission. Oh. One second. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna pop Reaper.
How should I proceed?
Also, let me quickly read this. A devastating chain melee attack where the first melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill in the Reaper mode grants an action. So does that include Void Strike? Ooh. That was fancy. 27 damage. Ooh, boy. Alright, now we just hit the lowest or the highest health targets. So that would be you next. Ooh, why did we only deal 9 there? That was a little scary. Let me come over here, chop you up. Ooh, we're running out of damage quickly. We do still have Harbor Wave, that is an option. It does not deal quite as much damage as I would need it to. Alright, let's move to right here. Kill you. Fantastic. Oh my lord, 16. I'll take that. Move to here. Kill you.
Disappointing.
And finally, kill you. Ugh, okay, he is gonna go into that. Okay, so we have an option here. Well, actually, you could just execute him. Don't blow up, please. Ouch. That's fine. And then I guess move over here. And this guy, oh wait, we could just push up. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get close enough to Overwatch. Whatever, we'll zoom over here, but I don't think we'll need the backup. This guy should get blade stormed. And there we go.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Very cool. Surprisingly, oh no, I'll say I don't. Surprisingly, no promotion for you, but I think you're max rank. Yeah, because you have Reaper, so you have to be max rank. But we do get a promotion for Angel. Now, the fact that we could get another Reaper is kind of. That's kind of funny, I think. So, ooh, rapid fire would be really strong, especially if we pop out of stealth. So yeah, we have Shadow Strike, so we could deal some serious damage with rapid fire. Hit and run could be very good, and untouchable is just really good. So all of these are very strong, and I'm willing to spend some XCOM AP to get 2 of these. I think we're gonna rapid fire. I think is. Yeah, I'm committing to the rapid fire. I like the huge burst damage we have the potential for. And then, once per turn, gain additional action after taking a standard shot at a flanked or exposed target with a primary weapon. Yeah, because I was gonna say, with Untouchable, that won't proc quite as often, because she'll be laying down a bunch of bombs. But with rapid fire, we are going to be able to output a lot of damage. But I think also we should. No, we gave you a laser katana. I think we're going to go hit and run. I like the idea of getting an action. More actions, more potential to do things. But yeah, I think this is probably a good spot to end this episode. Hopefully, next episode we'll be able to get our first mech finally. It's only 50. It'll only be 55 episodes into the series. Yeah, I honestly kind of forgot about the mechs, but hopefully we can build some mechs. That'll be cool. I'll probably name this soldier next episode, I'll bring back the soldier wheel, and I will probably... how many soldiers do we have? Like, rookies? Yeah, I'll probably start working on new soldiers. Like, making another squad. I don't know when I want to do that. Because I would really love to get the infiltration thing first. Yeah, a larger unit... No, not that one. Tactical infiltrations. I would really like to get this one first. But we need to keep ranking someone up, aka our Proxian, with the tactics school. And currently our Proxian is... Yeah, I think he's out hunting a Chosen, if I'm not mistaken. Where... Yeah, he's over here. He's a little preoccupied at the moment. So, I mean, once he gets back, we can keep training, but... I don't know, we'll figure it out. So next episode, I'll definitely, if the mech is finished, I'll definitely name this person, and I may or may not name more people. So, but we are going to get a new wave of more viewer soldiers in the next, like, 2-3 episodes at the most. So, alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.